We'll throw her on the end. That. And then a turtle. So here's Leo. We'll throw him over here. Classic cartoon Leo. The swords out. And I don't know, April does not look in focus. Now she does. That looks pretty good. Alright. Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing Slash! This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Archie figure from NECA. This is the first Archie figure I'm unboxing on the channel, and the first one I'm getting unboxed ever for myself. I bought this when it first came out. I believe it was 2022. It's been sitting on my shelf for a long time. It's finally time to get this Slash out of the box. I bought it because the cartoon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Slash here, I got him right here. It's just, he is cartoon accurate. But this is the Slash that I remember as a kid playing with. The one that looks like the Playmates Toys figure. The Slash over here doesn't want to stand. There we go. But, yeah, this is the Slash that I remember playing with as a kid. Just in my collection with the Playmates Turtles and everything. This is a cool Slash. So, had to have that one. There's the front of the box. Let's flip it around to the back. Very nice. They just say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Eastman and Layer's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures. I don't know, they must not be able to use the Archie name. Obviously, Nickelodeon doesn't own, or NECA, the Archie name, so they can't put Archie on it. Apparently, they can't with the Mirage figures either, because it just says Eastman and Layer's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It doesn't say anything about Mirage, but they're known as the Mirage figures. That's a pretty sweet looking picture of Slash right there. I like that. Then the other side. Hey, Binky. Alright, is there a number on this figure? I don't think this figure has a number. Huh, usually like the Mirage ones have a number. Huh, these don't have a number, I guess. Alright, let's look at the top of the box. There it is, nice and in focus finally. And the bottom. There's your barcode legalese. Going to pull into that. Yep, there's 2022. I just want to show that real quick. But I'm going to pull into this barcode just in case you need it for anything. There it is. Alright, let's set it here, pull the camera back. Get a little closer look at everything on the box, and we'll get them completely unboxed. Alright, so on these Archie figures, this does look like an Archie comics, but they put NECA up here. NECA Adventure Series. It's Archie. There's Nickelodeon up at the top right. And there is that Slash, looking super mean. And this is a weapon that reminds me that would come with like a lot of the Turtles and stuff with the Playmates toys. It's pretty cool. There's this little sideways weapon. Also came with the Playmate toys. That's cool. Slash. The back. It's kind of got a comic book panel like the Mirage ones. Pretty cool. And over here it says Nickelodeon. Slash, looking good. It says more to come. And I do have Man Ray. I'm going to get him unboxed at some point, sooner than later. I didn't get Jaguar or Dreadmon, but I need to. I feel like they're so cool. I don't know why I passed on them. I think I need to have them. So I'll be on the lookout for Jaguar and Dreadmon for sure. Alright, let's throw it here. Get the camera in a better position. Get it focused. Let me grab my X-Acto knife to cut that tape. While I'm cutting the tape, just want to say, if you're enjoying this video, if you could give it a like, if you're enjoying action figure unboxings, toy hunts, shelf tours, everything fun action figure related, and you have not subscribed to Hey, What That On My Shelf, go ahead and do that. And you get all that good action figure goodness in your feed. Plus, if you have a fun comment, that's also very, very much greatly appreciated. With that said, I can't wait to get this Slash out. He's out of the box already. Cool. Let's set him here and get a little better shot. Might have to go back a little bit. And I'm going to start cutting all these plastic ties off. NECA's got a lot of plastic ties. Alright, let's get to it. Whoop, I thought he was in focus. That's better. All right, let's see if we can get all these. There's the legs. We got 2 in the arms. Did I get them both? Man, sometimes you get one but not the other. There we go. Up in the head. I don't want to hit that bandana. I think I'm going to have to do it from the back. That dude's got a big shell. I love it. Alright, so there's one way up here maybe I can get to a little easier. I hate having to do them from the back. Alright, I got a hold of it. Oh, I had a hold of it. Now I just need to cut it. There. Hey, he's definitely loose. He's popping down. This guy is huge and cool. I will say the legs are really loose. That's a loosey-goosey right there. Interesting. I'll have to figure out a way to tighten that up because that's not good. I mean, it works still. I just don't want him falling off the shelf. He's going to end up doing the splits pretty easy. That shell is way cooler than I thought it was going to be. Dude, this guy is awesome. This guy is cool. Love it. Alright, let's sit him here and I'll start getting these accessories out. Alright, this is the old way. They don't have nowadays they put a piece of plastic over the top with a couple of things. This is the old way they used to do it. I believe this is the first Archie figure to come out. See, I don't want to cut on those hands. Everything's going to have to be done from the back. That really sucks. There's no room to get it from the... Oh, I hate these. This sucks. I'm just going to have to do my best from the front. How do I not have this one yet? Oh my gosh. Alright, there's that. I hate... How close those are to the hands, but... These are annoying. There we go. Annoying. I just don't like to get the tool so close to the actual sculpt, you know. I want to scratch it. But I'm left with no other choice on this figure. Stinking thing. Okay. Alright, one more thing here. Can I do it without destroying it? Oh, yeah. That was like surgery. Precision. Alright. Not quite. Alright, I gotta get these plastic ties out of here. They just drive me crazy. Hate looking at them on camera. Okay. Let's look at these accessories here. It's a great Slash figure too. Alright. Let's get a focus to here. That's cool. I have no idea what you call this, but I remember this weapon in all the Playmates Toys Turtles figures. There's that sweet looking crooked sword. I like it. Fantastic. You've got yourself a couple of holdy hands because he's got punchy fists installed. And these are your holdy hands. And these are your kind of open, I don't know, what do you call them? Splayed hands? Scratchy hands? Just open hands. They're nice. Alright, I'm going to bring the camera back just a tad and then we'll bring him closer and do some articulation here. He's thick. He's a big, thick dude. I like him. Alright. I like his black mask, too. Okay, so the head, it's looking like there's just a ball joint. I don't know if it's a double ball joint. Yeah, it's feeling like a double ball joint to me. So, there's your head up. There's your head down. It's very good. Get yourself side to side, right and left. Works good. Alright. The arms are tight. You can't, it's got this armor on, so it hits the shell If you try to go this way now, it's going to hit the shell. So you can only go when the arm is like this and get past that shell. There's not a lot of room in there, but it is just a peg on a rocker. Oh, you can. Okay, so you can get it under the shell. Okay. If you can spin it under the shell, that's the way to do it. I'm trying to get this bicep cut to work, but it's so tight. Oh, there it goes. All right, so there's a bicep cut. Double jointed elbows. The one elbow is so tight. Oh my. I mean, that one's good, but the other side, I mean, I think that's all it's going to go, actually, because of the muscles. Yeah, that's all the way. You got up and down on the hands. All the hands are up and down articulated. Don't know if we have... Okay, we do have torso articulation. That's good, just like the other turtles. You can see the cut right there. And there's a ball joint in there. So you can turn it this way, turn it that way. Not a lot of up and down, but definitely right and left swivel. The legs, which are very, like I said, very loose. But not so loose that I can't leave it up. There's a ball joint down in there. Kick to the side. Or kick forward. It kind of has to come off to the side because of the shell piece here. But it kicks up pretty high. And then back to there. Double jointed knees that are going to be so tight. There we go. Alright, double jointed knees. That's where they get to. And then he has a front-facing peg on a rocker for the foot. He's a big, cool dude. I am glad to have him. Finally unboxed. My first Archie figure out the box. Love those claws. I don't know if it's supposed to be one higher than the other, but it's a little off. No, I guess his arm just needed, the hand just needed to... Nope, they're correct. Okay, good. This is fantastic looking. That's a cool Slash. He's great. Alright, let's get him further down and get a focus. There we go. There, that's a focus. Throw everything that he comes with, that weapon, this weapon, in 4 hands. Which is pretty good. That's everything that comes in the box of this Archie NECA Slash. Let's go ahead and throw this to the side and throw some other figures for scale. I don't have any more anymore. I don't have any Archie figures unboxed except for this one, so I'm going to have to throw Classic Cartoon next to him. Just for the heck of it, here is the original Slash that came with Leatherhead 2-pack cartoon turtle. There is a new one. I have it. I just haven't unboxed it yet. So, yeah. I cannot get him in focus. There we go. Yeah, very different. I know which one I like better. And it's this one. Okay. Let's just throw... I've got... How about Krang? Here's Android Krang. Let's see if he'll fit over here. He won't. He's too big. Let's kind of go like this. There we go. And we're going to have to tilt up, I think, to get his little antenna on his head. Alright, that's got him in focus, or in the shot. Now we just need to get a focus. Alright, that looks good. We might have room for 2 more if I throw April, who's pretty small. Maybe we'll throw her on the end. Like that. And then a turtle. So here's Leo. We'll throw him over here. Classic Cartoon Leo. The sword's out. And I don't know, April does not look in focus. Now she does. That looks pretty good. Alright. There is your Archie Slash. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.